Okay, welcome to Apple Searching for the Future Part 2. The struggle anniversary, because today, June 17th, 2021, is actually 1 year since we did the first one. I had some tech troubles, but we're doing all right because I know I looked up what time the historical second was, and I actually got the screen record on there to start. Okay, everyone, we're leading up to the time. So see the time up here for those of you whose TV actually is right enough to see it, and see the time right here. I can't annotate it, but 10:04:36 a.m. 10:04:36 a.m. Yeah. So we just hit 1 year since the historical moment. So later I'll be doing the best buy one because that's in heaven. So no, we aren't buying from here. Like looking at products there. Okay, I'm good here. I'd say I'm thinking. I've never seen a computer like this before. True. That's true. This year it's a little different. I'm filming it, didn't yeah. Cool. No, I'm not gonna watch any of the films because I don't want to get a strike. But this animation is okay. No, wait. A message to Noah.
What do you want to say?
I am doing Apple Searching for the Future Part 2.
Ready to send it? Okay, it's sent.
Hang on, guys. Sorry, but I got a little sidetracked here. I need to Okay, let's see. Where were we? Okay, that's where we were. So the reason why I'm looking at this is just because I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but last day, about the same time that I did Apple Searching for the Future Part 1, the Mac Mini downstairs is starting to break after being like 8, 9, maybe about next year, like next year. It's built in late 2012. So next year is 2022. So next in 2022, late 2022, it will have been 10 years since it will have been built. So just for this, the investor on the desktops, not saying we need one, but oh, maybe no one needs it. So maybe this would be for Noah. No, that's not red. That is pink. It looks the same. This orange color, purple color, blue color, silver color. So we've got green, yellow, orange, pink, purple, blue, and silver. This shows this like zoom and also expands because they made it built for zoom. Sorry. We're doing good on time. I've got my time thing set on June so then I can see how long I've been on the meeting for. Abracadabra, a perfectly poised stand and blazingly fast port. It has a great retina display, I'd say. As you can see, I'm scrolling slower. Oh, and this mouse was the one that I used last to scroll and click and stuff. So it works out perfectly win-win solution here. Let me just close this camera closer here. OMG. And I'm glitching, yeah. My boo. Yeah, magic touch it. Oh, okay, yeah. But I need this site to work for me because it's called Apple Searching for the Future, Part 2. Yeah. You guys knew that I was doing based on the title and thumbnail and whatnot in from the intro. At some point I'll type in timestamps, so I'll probably put them in a note on my iPad and then just copy and paste it to my iPad. Because I also like working on my iPad. Yeah, same colors here. I'm gonna scroll slowly so then those of you who are true subscribers can read this. It actually like just its own captions too, so. No, I don't wanna. So this one is the base model. So let's just click select on all of these because we're doing all right. I already know what I'd like for. I'd highly recommend 16 gigabytes for you. My dad has a Mac desktop from like 2014 or 2015 in his office, which is actually that's just right that way next door to me. And so it's 8 gigabytes, and we've seen how garbagey mess it is. I mean, the M1, sure, you could trust Apple, but in like 10 years, I would recommend 16 gigabytes if you want it to last longer. I mean, if you're looking for a basic computer, just for basic 16 gigabytes and 256, but if you're a video editor, you could spec it up to 512. I think that's the one that I've got on my MacBook here. You'd have to add $30 for gigabyte Ethernet, because I guess maybe one of the other two models has something. Ooh, and then people could do Magic Trackpad or Magic Mouse. This is a Magic Mouse, but it would be blue in this case because of the color. You can't select the color on here like with iPads and iPhones, so I think we are we good on roommates and iPhones? I'll see in a little bit. I'll now maybe an editor like me might do that because they usually do Magic Mouse and Magic Trackpad and Final Cut Pro. Logic Pro might be an option though my dad and I have a synthesizer, so that's your options. And of course, this is the blue and you get the idea, yada yada yada. Now here, I think the gigabyte comes with that, does it? Yeah, it does. Again, 16 gigabytes. Here, again, this. Again, the same things. Hey, what's is that? Is it just me, or is that price like about 1,000-ish smaller, a few hundred smaller or something? Here we've got the same colors, but then in addition to blue, green, pink, almost looks red, but it's not red. If it was red, it's a product red, I'm guessing. In addition to that, we've got yellow, orange, and purple for both of these, of course. This time, some gonna see what the options are here. Again, same thing. Yeah, actually, I guess I just leave this one. This time I went spec up to here because that would get a little more expensive, especially adding these and these. Okay, the same price range for all of them. And of course, now, or we could go with this one. And again, Goblin, this is probably also a good section for my friend to know. So this is dedicated to you. Ooh, and we've got like 15 minutes before Best Buy season for the future. So I'm gonna scroll through here a little faster. You guys can slow it down, obviously, and whatnot. Just because we're time bound. Text. You can back up, I feel. Just to say something. I'm probably just gonna look at the base models and get the idea and go on. Sorry, this is a little more rushed because it's time bound. Should have just done this earlier, not been all crazy. So it's just this one. Okay, so it's just the base model for the 21.5 inch. Okay, that's good to know. Again, this. Yeah, I guess I'd just keep it this because okay, this is way like about 1,000, maybe a few hundred cheaper than the other one. I'm gonna click on this base model one here. Not really sure which one I'd prefer, so maybe just standard. Remember to do that. Oh, or you could spec it up here if you're really rendering in a render file. Not sure which one. Maybe that would be for those pro editors, and then of course, yeah. Okay, about the same as the other ones we looked at earlier. Did I post the one when I looked at this back in like February or early March? Okay, home office. Okay, yeah, of course, yada, because the current generation, and you can use the gaming remote. Though the gaming remote compatibility with that suggests one or two things. The first thing that it suggests is that Apple might make their own gaming remote for just now for just because of that. And B, maybe they are working on their own console because I've seen that the rumor leakers like iUpdate are saying, oh, maybe someday Apple might, you know, do they might, make their own gaming console. There's M1, of course, we're just looking at the M1 for today. Maybe we might look at Intel later. And of course, you guys know where to look at Apple.com and all that. Now for the next one, it won't be as time bound because that will. Dang this. Guessing do it for fun, just basic stuff. Actually, I think you actually was looking at this, something like this. Actually, that'd be okay. So this is a difference here. So wait, this is the options that I had looked at previously, I think, yeah. I guess maybe I did it differently when I was doing that. So that's all of this. No, we aren't getting all of this crazy already thing. Nah, it's a little late for the upcoming holiday thing. But maybe this actually would be a good gift for you, for those of you who are in China and it's already Christmas or in some sort of a country where it is, where the time's like way ahead of Eastern time zone and it's like already the holidays or something, yada yada yada. Of course, I don't need this one because obviously I've got a working iPad right here. So it's in this stage. It's good. They should have made a lot of these things with FaceTime and these new Macs, maybe back in 2020. It's the next stage. Maybe they could have included that in some updates, some way, somehow. Back in like March of 2020 or something, when all the craziness did begin, instead of now when we're all getting vaccinated and whatnot. That's okay. But if you've got an old person who can't see anything, then you'd have to go tolerance. Basically, I think everyone likes. I've got the 128 gigabytes Wi-Fi and cellular for your travel. This thing, the buttons on here really, they don't want you to go back and change it. But that's just that good here. I think it was this one that we had looked at back in December, so yeah, it's in there the reason. Is there reason? Yeah, because of course I've got this thing, it's okay. This thing right here. Focus. This just turned around. Hang on, let me turn on and it's the light. There's to them. Okay, it's going, but I've got one of those Fitbit things. And that also has some. So I think I did create your own back in December. So oh, guys, you can make a comment that down below because actually paying attention to the fact that that's happening on my MacBook right now. Today, like I think, oh crud. Of course it is this one. Was there tight? No. I think I went with this one. This one maybe it is. So I went with one of these myself. I'm not gonna save it. I'm gonna click thanks. I'm kind of like my look in the darkened. Not a fan. No, we don't need that. We've all got it downloaded and we know where. Wait, I thought the Mandalorian was on Disney Plus, and my dad and I are catch them on that. Then maybe this one or this original. Wow, that's news. Okay, I might actually have to show my dad this. Right. Oh, hey, this one's the new. Yeah, okay, yeah, and it has all of that. Yeah, you guys probably are familiar with this already. Yeah, sorry I have to go fast. Maybe next year I'll plan it to be starting a little early instead of starting at the historic moment. And then, of course, I do it this one. Mm, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, okay, there's also this one. Probably this one. Yeah, it is actually this one. Oh, only 32 gigabytes. Yeah, I think it's this one. So just don't think it. Maybe my dad wants some of those, or you can get this in addition to your Anchordon, and then you can have them just honking to each other in a battle all day. They actually have this on YouTube. Let's look at these for Noah. We all know what the tech specs and all of that is. AirPods, they're kind of the same. I'd go. When I do the side. This like the okay, so okay, it's doing this, okay, yeah. But that would be a nice, oh, this one, maybe my dad and I might try both of us. I'm not watching like film. It's been a while since I've looked at this section, but man, oh man, I want this. Even though they're like $550. Officially, we might see some repeats later. I think the default is, yeah, it's not weird. Okay. Knowing me, you guys could probably, hey, they made colors for these. They made colors for the IMAX, but none of the Lakers took that on. Well, I guess because it was the IMAX. They came in April, were kind of special, but they're doing colors, which I kind of like that they're doing colors. And they just released the purple iPhone 12, and it's something Steve Jobs in purple. And this year is the 10-year anniversary since when Steve Jobs did pass from his pancreatic cancer. If you want to not be able to sell them in 10 years, they're not engraving. But if you want to sell them after a good 10 years and 20 years or 30 years, pass them on. But maybe no engraving. That's that'd be, yeah, 550. Just that actually wraps this up. Actually, kind of right on the dot. 5 minutes wish to spare. And should we now I'm just gonna get the next one ready.